Hello y'all, this is Sean, man. I know that it's been so long since I posted my last video and y'all are like wondering what in the Sam Hill happened to me. Nothing, man, you know. I'm doing well, my life is in order, you know. Anyway, so I woke up with an epiphany. And by the way, getting back to my old pattern that was serving me, I was going to bed when I was creating art, right? And then I would wake up to something I'm grateful for. And that kind of creates like a consciousness. So anyway, this is really gonna be related to this board over here. I'm gonna try and be as efficient with my message as possible. I've been getting some feedback from some of my friends that I love y'all, and y'all are really helping me. And when it comes to my public posts, and just so you know me, I mean, I can ramble a little bit. So, you know, I'm not the most efficient thing in the world. Hello! One of our neighbors walking by. So anyway, so I posted my latest board here, and I'm really excited about it because I woke up to an epiphany this morning. So, and I believe that a part of that was because I got back to the pattern that does serve me. You know, I've been working a lot on clearing old patterns that don't serve, you know, and there's a lot of those that I've had that I got from family or my dad or old masculine views, right? So getting back to that pattern that does serve and going to bed with art, I woke up with an epiphany for all of us this morning. I don't own it, by the way. Ownership rights are very interesting. We're on this earth and we tend to think of things as yours or mine. Mine. Okay, this is not mine, okay? But it was an epiphany I woke up to this morning. So my latest board says it's time for a revolution, right? Check it out. I don't know if you can read that because I'm looking at it backwards, but anyway, all right. So you'll get to see the board. I'll post it everywhere. It's about to rain, so I'll make this quick. Anyway, what happened was I've got Republican friends, Democrat friends. I mean, I'm not a Republican, Democrat. I'm all of them. Shoot, I'm libertarian, Republican, Democrat, you name it. I can relate to all of them. So I'm all of them and none of them, okay? I don't associate with a particular religion or political affiliation, right? So I got, like, you know, my Republican friends are like, Trump this, Trump that, Trump. Everybody's Trump, and Trump, right? So anytime they're establishing their political views, they're telling me about Trump's name, which, yeah, and I don't really care that much because I'm not that focused on him, right? I don't have a problem with him, but I'm not really focused on him. So then my Democratic friends are all like, oh man, we got all the solutions and the answers, and frankly, Democrats do have a lot of good solutions. All right, so so I'm sitting here trying to hold space for everybody, and I've been asking some questions. You know, it's like men and women. We've been having this battle, and men have been like kind of the leaders, right? We've been letting men lead a lot, right? Maybe we need some women to lead, right? Maybe we desperately need some women to lead. All right, so anyway, but we men are needed in society. I mean, we've got power and we have strength, right? Even physically, like we have the strength. As long as we don't abuse our strength and abuse people with it, we are tremendously important to our society. Women also, they're emotional, beautiful emotional beings. We need their heart space and that emotional space so that we can start making intelligent decisions as men, as strong men, okay? So by the same, we get really confused in our sexes, right? With our physical parts. So therefore, men keep leading and they become our leaders, but in the end of the day, we need women as leaders too. We don't need men to step down from leadership. But in certain areas like our politics, it would be nice for a lot of them to, but not all of them need to go, right? So there's place for all of them, but we need a lot more women actually being in our politics and being leaders in the forefront of people's eye, right? Okay, now let's get back to the point. So we have masculine and feminine. It doesn't come down to sex, as in the physical body parts, okay? It comes down to the masculine and feminine that's in each and every one of us. Now, y'all know men and women everywhere, right? You're a man and a woman. At the end of the day, you got masculine or feminine that you lead with. Those traits are your strongest, right? And this is true no matter what your sexual preference is and all that, right? It doesn't matter. We have masculine and feminine in all of us. I just happen to be kind of stumbling somewhere in that balance in the middle. The thing that's so interesting is that what I see women are attracted to so much is I see women attracted to men that are displaying the masculine, the man's man, the old paradigm of man that's not balanced with their feminine inside. They're scared of it. They're not looking at it, right? So I see women that are really attracted to men that are the old man, right? The one who displays strength, right? And brute force and all that. And you got to ask the question, what is it about a woman that is so attracted to the old man's man? The reason they're so attracted is because women are always looking for security. Frankly, we all should be looking for that, and where it comes from and that sort of thing. But women by design are always seeking security. So when they're seeking security and safety, they find it in a strong man's man if they feel like someone else is going to complete them. But in actuality, we all need each other, and we can all work together and balance each other out and complement one another. It's neither one has the answer or the solution. Same with Republicans and Democrats, getting back to my original point. But before I continue, we got to think about men and women. So women are attracted to the old man's man, the old man paradigm. By the way, the old man's man paradigm is changing. Right? So they're going to find a way to learn about their emotions, and they're going to learn to balance out as men. Right? In the meantime, the women continue to be attracted to them, and yet yell and scream at them too, because they've created a lot of abusive situations, right? Because they're out of balance. At the same time, men are, we're kind of in a middle ground in a phase. Now, the Republican and Democrat Party, Republicans are largely, and society, operated with the old man archetype, right? That hasn't yet found balance with their emotions and their feminine inside of each and every one of them. So they're mostly men in that paradigm. So it makes sense that the Republicans are winning in the presidential race because women are attracted to the old man's archetype, and women haven't realized the new man is balanced, meaning he's in his heart space and emotional. At the same time, he's got brute strength. So the woman has not yet found a way to be attracted to them, and this is assuming that men and women or their sexual preference is the other, but it doesn't matter. There's room for everybody. So the men are also attracted to that, but there's also balanced men. In the Democratic Party, we see men, because we're not ready for women to lead it enough, right? Okay, so we see men that are more feminine than masculine. So even though their body parts say they're a man, they are more, say, in a heart space, or they're more balanced. They haven't yet lost their manhood. They're just more in the middle and also in tune with their emotions. Now, on the masculine side, they have amazing strength in the Republican Party and just society in general, right? And women are going to start learning to be attracted to men who have good balance. And men of the old archetype, there's plenty of room for them. We need them more than ever to hold space right now, because there's going to be a lot of stuff changing. We need that brute strength to move forward and hold space for everybody, for everyone to have a voice. We're going to desperately need them too. So, getting back to the Republican Party, the majority of that and the majority of society has men that are still stuck in that old paradigm of the masculine without having balance to emotions, right? So this is very interesting. So I woke up to this epiphany. So the answers are in the Republican Party. The answers are in the Democratic Party. The answers are in every single one of us, but we wake up on our own time. That's why we have to be patient for one another and hold space for one another. Because somebody comes up with they figure it out, or they find their own truth, and they're not pointing the finger anymore. You're my problem, but everything is inside me. Happy Easter, by the way. So, you gotta allow space, hold space for them to find their way, and be compassionate and loving toward them as they do. And this includes the old man archetype. So they're waking up. The woman is waking up. The new woman, now let me get back to that. The new woman doesn't need a man to survive. The new woman finds strength within themselves, even though, yeah, physically men are like stronger. Well, women have better emotions and more connected with balance than sometimes us men can be. We're beautifully freaking simple, right? So women are also changing, and we're meeting in the middle now. Women are now not needing men so much, right? So that's kind of where we're at right now. So the answer is all of us. The answer is we're with Republican parties, Democratic Party. We all got the answer. Both parties have the answer. We got to work together. We got to communicate. We got to make everything individual specific instead of collectivist in our thinking. That we can know everyone because you're a physical body part of a man, or we know everyone because you're the physical body part of a woman, or we know everyone because you're a Republican, or we know everyone because you're a Democrat, and so on. Different races, different creeds, different financial statuses, socioeconomic backgrounds, whatever it is, it does not matter. We are in this together. We are love. And we can decide one of two ways in this pause when we move forward. And I love y'all. I'm passionate. One of two ways. We can make our decisions from a space of love, or we can make our decision based on spirit. We all have the decision collectively. I'm excited to find out. But my bet's on love, baby. So this is Sean saying peace out, I love you, and I'll see you on the next side. Bye.